Yo, yo. You ready to do this, Trevor?
Yeah, let's get it.
It's a long time coming.
Yo, can you turn the camera just a smidge
Yeah.
so I can get my egghead shaped ass in the frame? New swag. Awesome Life Podcast, episode 55. I am Phoenix.
Mr. Chili.
Oh, you took the mister
That's
from me.
right. That's
All
right.
right. And who we got here
I get an
today?
upgrade.
It's Trevor on one point. So.
Oh, damn, you put the
Yeah.
government.
Bleep
on
that
it.
shit out.
Yeah.
Bleep that shit out. It'll be
Yeah.
good.
Just Trevor. We can call you Trevor. We don't got a crazy episode today. We don't
Not
really
really.
crazy current events, so we can just be bros talking today.
Yeah. I think we need to touch base on Trevor and I's long history of friendship. I feel like that's a
They're
must.
like gay partners.
There's nothing gay about it. No gay.
It's just a bromance. It's a bromance.
Nah,
It's all right.
you know.
It's all right.
I wouldn't even describe it.
He pays me
It's
rent,
more-
so
Yeah.
Oh, is that all it is?
Whatever you want to call it.
So Trevor, where are you from?
From Colorado Springs.
Born and raised?
Born and raised here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is your family from here, or where are you from?
No. My dad is Japanese. My mom is Chinese.
Okay.
They met in California because they both went to Cal out there. So that's
Okay.
where they met. All my family's basically in San Francisco. Immediate family here in the Springs.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Isn't it like one of the biggest Asian populations in the country?
Oh, absolutely. It's
In San Fran?
San Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's basically a big Chinatown, honestly.
I heard their Chinatown is like
Legit.
legit.
Authentic.
I mean, New York it has. I went to Chinatown in New York, and that was different. But yeah, I heard San Francisco got the crazy Chinatown. Also, you visit San Francisco, correct? See your family.
Of course, yep.
I heard it's bad right now.
Man, I haven't. Last time I was back was maybe 2-3 years ago. My
Okay.
parents like just shipped me out to live with my grandma. So then it was like, back in the day when I was a kid and we would go out visit all family. It would be like one of the best cities in the world. We'd be walking down the streets, everything like that. Nowadays, you go back, you don't see anybody happy anymore. You got like heroin needles sitting on the
So I
side.
heard the drug use and violence is like crazy now.
Dude,
It used to be like the good place. Oakland is the bad place.
Bro, it's just it's a liberal city that turned to shit, man.
That's it. No, what does liberal have to do with it?
I don't know.
There's plenty of other liberal cities that do just fine.
Sure.
All right. So
Um,
liberal has nothing to do with it.
Maybe a little bit, but anyway, Trevor, how long have we known each other for?
Oof. What grade did we meet?
Dude, it's got to be second or third. I think Miss Kavanaugh's class was when we officially became friends.
So probably 15 plus years.
At least 15
At
plus
least
years.
15
man.
years, yeah.
That's wild, dude. Went to the same school for 13 years with kindergarten.
That's wild.
That's wild. I can't. That's
Hey, I gotta say, anytime a friendship can hit a decade, it's special. But you're approaching 2 decades.
Almost.
And I luckily have the pleasure of I have at least 5 or 6 friends that I can call on for anything right now, and we've been friends since I was 10 years old. Well, Nathan, Jordan, and Adrian, I was 10 years old, and then I met Greg and Ralph when I was 11. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm 34 years old.
That's
So
wild.
my friendship with Nathan is hit the Kobe mark.
The
24.
24.
24. So that's crazy. That's as old as you.
Yeah.
My friendship is as old as you guys.
That's a little bit older than me. So yeah, we met in elementary school, and again went to junior high together, played football, everything there. High school, man, been some wild times, dude. There've been some wild times. Do you remember when we went to Guatemala?
Oh yes. Chris and I.
Guatemala.
We went to Guatemala.
No, you did.
We did. They
Why
just straight up
On a what trip?
on a mission trip, freshman year of high school.
So for church.
Yeah, correct,
Oh,
dude.
okay, how was that?
Well, from I I remember a bunch of different things, man. There was actually a lot of hostility on that trip. Like people were just not getting along, not seeing eye to eye about stuff.
That's humans.
Yeah, but it was just like it was a good time, man. Culture shock for sure. They took
Is it your
us.
first time in a third world country?
Oh yeah, that's my first time out of the U.S. in general, and so obviously there's some rough parts of the U.S., but I mean I remember we went to a dump, man, and you just see like just a giant like probably 3 football fields worth of just trash, just garbage trucks coming and just dumping out the trash, and then you just see people scattered throughout the entire like field, dude, just picking out food and supplies. Like it was kind of rough to see, man. Don't get me wrong. The other thing is like what I remember is the vultures, bro. The vultures everywhere, like big ass birds, man. Just waiting, bro. Like it's a culture shock before. And that's a little bit on a more serious note.
Does that make you come back to the States and appreciate what you do?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I think anytime you go to a place of that quality, you realize like how grateful you are for everything here.
So what was your take on Guatemala?
Pretty much the same as Chris's. I mean, the first time like the dump stuck out to everyone. I mean, you're just looking down and it's
the smell was wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's a dump, and you
Yeah.
got almost an entire village.
And you have to pass through a cemetery to get there, to get over on the cliff where we're like quite literally looking down. Yeah.
They won't let us go down there.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be way too unsafe. A bunch of kids from the States, down in third world country dump.
And again, on a little more on a lighter note, bro. Do you remember some of the bullshit that happened on that trip, man?
Yes.
Dude. Do you remember when they stole my clothes out of the bathroom?
Yes, we stole Chris's clothes out of the bathroom when he was taking a shower.
I was taking a shower.
Oh,
right?
so you're gonna walk out.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. So this is what happened. All right. So we're in the hotel, I guess you call it, in Guatemala, and I was taking a shower, man. And people would come in and out because you still had to use the bathroom. And you remember Brunk, bro? It was Brunk who facilitated this. So he comes in acting like he's just taking a piss, whatever. I'm like, and I like pop out of the curtain. I'm like, what you doing? What you doing, Brunk? And he's like, oh, nothing, just taking a piss. Anyway, swipes my clothes, swipes the towels, and then bounce. And so then I'm just there, man. I get done with my shower, and I'm just there. And
Did they have hot water?
They had hot water, yeah. But so the point is,
that's not in every country. I mean, you're lucky that you.
No. Yeah, I was thankful for the hot water for sure. But anyway, so they jack all my shit, and then I peek my head out of the door, and they're all just lined up, chilling, seeing what I'm gonna do, acting like I'm gonna be all shy and shit. But I did the absolute opposite. I grabbed my dick, bro. I started helicoptering that shit around. I ran out, dude. Everyone was shocked, bro. I chased this one dude. I chased Harry down, tackled him on the bed.
You tackled him?
More or less, bro. Dude, what was I supposed to do? Right?
You just hold your dick, go find some clothes.
Hell no, man. They never did that shit to me again after that because I owned it.
Hey, you know what? That takes a certain kind of person to do that, right?
Hey, when you're put into a tough situation in Guatemala, you do what you gotta do.
What you gotta do. I'm gonna invite some people to the live stream right now, as a matter of fact.
True that.
So I've been to a couple third world countries. That's pretty cool. I've never seen it like that. That's pretty cool. It looks good.
Yeah, the live stream?
Yeah. You know what? Actually, as a matter of fact, I should have opened the window. We should open that window.
A little bit of light in here?
Yeah, a little bit of light. But anyways, so I've been to the Bahamas.
Okay.
I've been to Cozumel, Mexico. So
where is that? Is that like?
That is it's like
Eastern Mexico.
It's like where Cancun is. It's an island right off of where Cancun is.
Okay.
You get off the cruise ship and you hang out there. And this was 2012. We went on a spring break trip. Spring break cruises are the best. 100%.
Always want to be on a cruise.
Recommend. You'll have fun. There's no way you don't have fun. It's tons of food, tons of booze, tons of booze. Just a good time. But you get off the boat, my friends. I mean, I was smoking weed back then. too, but all they wanted to do was get weed. We ended
On
up
the cruise?
no, well, since we didn't have any on the cruise.
When you got back.
When we got back, well, no, when we got to Cozumel, we're like, we're gonna go find weed. So we meet these guys on these scooters. They take us to this alley. Wait, and actually, I didn't even go with them. I'm like, I don't even care about weed that much. Y'all can go buy that shit. So Nathan, Miguel, and I think Carlos. Nathan and Miguel, not Nathan and Miguel. Carlos and Miguel speak Spanish, so at least they can communicate.
Sure.
They come back with the weed. This shit looks like oregano and thyme. It is dark as brick weed. So we go party, we go to Senior Frogs, get drinks,
Did he smoke it?
do all that, and Miguel's dumbass or crazy ass fucking stuffs it in his balls, like under his balls, and takes it on the cruise.
Oh,
he would have been left in jail.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez. But on another note, so he did that, and we get it back on the boat, and we take the screen from underneath the sink, and we take an apple from the food court, poke a hole, put it at the top, fucking smoke it right out of a fucking apple,
Dude,
and that's how we did it.
we've been there before.
Done that. Water bottles, apples.
Speaking of that Guatemala trip, Trevor got we on the last day we went to this marketplace, and Trevor took the liberty to buy a bong, a clay bong when we were in Guatemala, and we were like 16 years old.
It was the only way I was going to get one. Was we're in a third world country, so we're 15 years old, and you just got to do what you got to do.
Definitely.
I just remember the youth leader was shook because he had a moral dilemma of whether he was going to let Trevor go back to the United States with a bong or not.
No, it's all good. So you had fun on that trip?
It was a fun trip. It was life changing.
Yeah, it was
eye-opening.
Definitely, man, absolutely. And shoot, that was
Keep talking.
that was freshman year. Yeah, that's wild, man.
Painting in school.
Is that the only
My
trip you
friend's
got?
shoes.
Wait, you did? Wait, say that again.
Remember when I spilled all the paint on
Yeah,
me?
that's actually
on,
Yes. Oh my gosh, I do, because that stirred up a whole bunch of controversy.
Yeah.
So basically, Trevor, we were painting a school in Guatemala, and that was by far the best part of it, because the kids there, like the school in the one building, they had kindergarten through 12th grade basically. So the kids were just so awesome, man. They just loved you. They don't even know you, but they just absolutely love you. Which was definitely a kind of another shock. But we were painting the school. That was kind of the purpose of us being there, was obviously to work, to help out. We're painting the school.
We got someone.
Hey, oh yeah. But basically, Trevor dumped an entire bucket of paint on one of our friend's shoes, and it just stirred up a whole bunch of controversy the rest of the trip.
It wasn't on purpose, though.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose.
Yes, that paint bucket was on. They were brand new shoes too.
Yeah. But also, why are you bringing brand new shoes to Guatemala? It was a whole controversy in itself, but that is what it is.
So I forgot to tell you about the other places I've been, but we'll get back to that. What other places have you gone together, like friend trips?
Dude.
You haven't really done anything?
Well, Trevor and I's history has been, again, we've known each other for 15 years. There have been some off and on times, for sure. There's been some times where, Trevor is doing some stuff that I wasn't about, or I was doing some stuff Trevor wasn't about. I can't think of really any other trips that we took. Not like that. Nothing besides just local. Like after high school, there was some times that I wouldn't see. Dude, I wouldn't see Trevor for months, bro, and then he'd just pop up randomly. Like I remember the first time.
That's good friendship right there.
Yeah,
when you can be away from each other for extended amount of time, you pick up right where you left off.
I mean, kind of, dude.
Well, it was a little bit. No,
So
not
Trevor was
really.
kind of
okay.
Trevor was kind of going down a different path. I'd say maybe a darker path, and I had to kind of disconnect for a little bit.
Is that what you something did for that?
I never did that, man.
Not
Never did
yet.
that.
That's in the future, but not
It's
in the past.
future.
But there's this one time we were at I went to a party, and that was the first time I met Lena and Blossy, and so we get to this
Yeah,
party.
he can hear us.
He can?
He can.
There we
Perfect.
go.
We're good. We're back.
We go to this party, right? And I'm trying to get me and these two girls in. And we kind of knew the host, but I didn't know anyone at the door. It was a raging party in Black Forest, right? And so I'm trying to, like, they're wanting us to pay to get in. I'm like, fuck that. And so then all of a sudden, I see Trevor pop his head out through the door. And I was like, Trevor, I was like, I haven't seen you in like 6 months. What's going on, man? I was like, yo, get us in this party. These are my homegirls. So Trevor gets us into the party. Next thing I know, like 10 minutes later, a fight's breaking out, like back at the door entrance. And so I can't really see. I honestly don't particularly care at the moment. But later on, I see Trevor and he's all fucked up. Like he just got his ass beat or something. And and so I'm like, Trevor, what happened? And he's like, and fucking walks out. Well, Trevor, what happened?
Well, just for a little backstory and context
All
to
right.
that party is, that's when I was going to UCCS.
Okay.
At
I love that campus.
I do too. It was amazing.
I did my community service there.
Did you?
Yeah,
It's
just so I
beautiful
could
campus.
hit on the girls at the library.
You're just picking up trash by the
Yes.
library.
No, bro. I worked the library. I literally,
Oh, really?
like they had me move the encyclopedia section to another section.
Oh.
Bro, it was literally like a 4-week project.
I'd rather just pick up trash on the side of the road. That's what I did for my community service. Anyway.
But yeah, anyways, so I'm at UCCS this year. Now, before this, I'm shy as hell. But,
Okay.
I get there, go to my first, house party.
Okay.
And then, I get involved with this group that, just, goes to parties every single
Bunch
day.
of-
So
bunch of
basically,
bums.
I thought you were about to say Yakuza or something.
No, that's in the future too, or in the past. But anyways, yeah, so I get part of this group, and we just go to parties all the time. I basically wasn't even going to college. I'd show up for the tests, pass the tests, and that was about it. But it'd be Monday party, Tuesday party, Wednesday party, Thursday party, Friday
Sounds fun.
party, Saturday party, Sunday recover.
It's just a bunch of, this is just a
So
bunch of
is that
ignorance.
where your love for drinking came about? We'll call it love.
I think, yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yes, because it was every single day, and then that's why I was able to get Chris and his friends in, because there wasn't a single party out in the springs that I couldn't get into.
Yeah.
Like I just walk up and I'd say I'd find someone new there, and I would find someone new there. So it would be every single party I could get into, which is house party after house party.
Come on,
In
bring
the
it in a little
review.
bit. Just a little bit. Bring it in a little
Yeah.
bit.
In the bigger view, extremely fun. Would I do it again?
Dude.
I mean, those memories,
Maybe.
those memories, they're with you, bro.
They're all right. I mean,
As long as you didn't get hurt.
but he did get hurt.
So
About the fight, yeah,
Yeah, you
touch
guys-
on that. So, that fight was blurry because at this point I'm messed up. Like I was there with my friend, and we were just going crazy, and all of a sudden a fight breaks out. I was at the front door when this fight breaks out, and I guess I tried to break it up. All of a sudden, while I was trying to rip somebody off of another person. I just get clocked in the face while I'm trying to do this, just from I don't know where from. And that's when Chris found me after that. So.
Yeah. And he was I just remember I'm like, Trevor, what happened? He was like, yeah, where's the booze? And he left, and I didn't see him again. I didn't see him again until 6 months later when I threw a Halloween party at my house, the house that I was at, and he just showed up again. I was like, Trevor, what's good? And he's there with a couple of his buddies, and next thing I know, he's making out with a chick. I'm like, no, not a rando. We definitely knew the gal, but he was making out on her. He was like, bro, let me use your room. I was like, hell no, Trevor. I was like, you ain't using my room.
So did you throw a lot of house parties?
Dude, we threw some good ones, mainly the house that we live at now. The one prior to that, my buddy's mom's place, that's where we threw some good parties. And that first one, again, Trevor showed up on Halloween, again, all messed up, made out with a chick. Don't really remember much else. But then, so that was Halloween, and then again,
I got a friend in my group that's just like him.
yeah,
But you know what?
pops out on the party.
He grows up though. I'll let you know he'll grow up.
Fair enough. So Trevor, but again,
I think he's on his way.
Definitely. But then New Year's party, again, 4 months after Halloween, I'm out, and dude, it's a good time, bro, because I have a girl there. I'm like, I'm gonna get a New Year's kiss. It's gonna be a good time, right? And so we're out.
Do that on those chairs, bro.
Leaning back.
Oh,
Is he gonna snap?
Oh yeah.
I'll try not to.
Corey's been working.
He's been a victim.
He's just been doing it for so long.
Okay.
They're weak.
But anyway, I'm smoking out on the patio, right? And this random guy I've never met before comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, like, you need to go talk to this guy. He says he knows you, and he's like, he's not doing good." And I was just like, "Dude, what do you mean?" I'm with my girl. I don't want to be bothered. He's like, "Bro, just go talk to him for a second." I was like, "Dude, I don't even know you. What the heck?" And I look over, and across the deck, it's just Trevor, bro. And Trevor just crying. He's like, and I'm like, "Trevor."
Damn, you had to go on blast like that.
Well, that's the truth. That's how it went.
Maybe you didn't want that out there.
No, it's fair game. It's known at this point. I go, "Oh, Trevor, what's wrong, dude? I haven't seen you in 4 months. What's wrong?" And he goes, "I got this girl pregnant. I don't want to move to Georgia." And
oh my God!
And I was like, no. And he's like, but I was like proud because he's upset, he's crying, but he's like, "But I gotta raise this kid, man. That's my kid." Like, I'm like, damn, like he's an adult, man.
So how old is he?
It's not my kid. It was a false alarm.
Oh,
It was a false alarm. But
the baby came out black, didn't it? The baby came out black, so you know with 100% certainty that it's not yours.
100%. But the reason I was just distraught at that point was,
How old were you at the time?
You get what was
19,
this?
20?
No, it's got to be 20 or 21 at this point.
You weren't working at the
21.
dealership?
No,
This is prior for
I was
sure.
working at Hyundai with Chris Richards, actually.
Ariel's asking us questions.
Is he?
Yeah.
Um,
Bro, we went over this. If you started the chat with us, you would have known. They've been friends for like 15, 16 years.
15 years, man. But that was before the dealership.
Yeah, I know you said some names.
I gotta bleep that shit out.
No, it's all good. I mean, he didn't say anything really bad, so it's all
No,
good.
fair enough.
But we keep it moving.
But yeah, dude. And that's how it was for a minute, man. He'd just pop up. I'd see him randomly throughout like the years, and then he stopped hanging out with certain people, started getting together, and then that's when he moved in to the house we're in now.
Okay.
I mean, it was bad for a few years.
It was bad.
When we were coming up here, I was actually telling Chris, was reminding Chris about this story, just because we were coming back up to Peyton out here.
Yeah.
And so there was this one night where, I was doing my stuff, all that kind of thing, and my friend drops himself off in his car, right? Then I'm gonna drive home back in. That was my car at the time, so he dropped himself off at his house in my car. I didn't decide to check the gas before I started driving all the way home. And I get to this intersection where there's basically no house for
you blind.
miles. And the nearest gas station is closed at this time too. It's negative 2 degrees outside. It's like 3 a.m. I basically had to sleep in my car all night long because I tried to walk through the snow. My feet got too cold. And long story short, I almost froze to death. Just out here in Peyton.
That's a thing that people that's pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
People freeze to death. A couple people a year will freeze to death out here.
Yeah.
Not homeless people.
Yeah.
People get drunk, pass out outside, they die.
Sure.
Yeah. Pretty horrific.
Yeah. A little different situation, but that dude. That's
bad.
That's just
that's rough. That's rough. You know how you're talking about you partied every day? I went through a short phase of that here. I wouldn't say I partied every day. I was more like confined to 3 days a week. Maybe if it was like a wild week. It was 4, but I had a day for every day of the week other than Monday. Monday was the only day that I didn't know of anything to do. So when I moved here, I was in a relationship, and we had been together. By the time we were done, we had been together 3 years. But the first 6 months I was here, I was in a relationship. So I went out here and there sparingly. But then she broke up with me December of 2015, and then your boy went on a bender. Your boy went on a bender on Tinder.
A bender on Tinder.
And so I was we'll get into summer 16. Summer 16 is a special time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would literally. So Monday I didn't have anything, but Tuesday you go to Fox and Hound. They had the $2 beers, and then you would leave there on Tuesday, and then you go to the beer pong tournament they had at Holy Cow, which is now Single Barrel.
No shit.
It used to be called Holy Cow.
What?
Yes, and it was way more trashy, but it was fun. It was like they had college night, everything. So it was free to join up. And you won $100 if you won the tournament. You just had to pay for your drinks. That's it.
Damn.
And it was fun. And so we do that on Tuesday. And Wednesday, still stands to this day, Cowboys. That's where everybody went on Cowboys.
I hate Cowboys, man.
You know what? Cowboys.
That's where that incident happened.
Oh yeah, exactly, bro. That's where I got my D. That's where I was when I got my DUI. So like we were celebrating. I'm going off on a tangent real quick, but we went to Cowboys, and I was celebrating some financial gains I had just gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, they grew and I gained. And also it was Kobe's last game, and he dropped 60.
Oh, damn.
He dropped 60. Yeah,
that was, dude.
He dropped 60 on his last game.
Junior year of high school, man. That's what we were.
And me and Corey had a little thing that we did. So we show up, we get there because it's all you can drink from 10 to 12.
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Yeah.
We get there at 11:15. We get in line, we get our drink, we go back in line. Finish our drink. By the time we're done with the line, and I think I had 7 drinks.
You just get back in line.
Yeah,
as soon as you get a drink.
correct.
Yeah, I feel it.
So I think I had 7 drinks back to back, and then I didn't drink again after because I just wanted to take advantage of the all you can drink.
Yeah.
So I don't have another drink after 12. I got pulled over at 3:42 in the morning. I was about 200 pounds at the time. I wasn't drunk. I got a DUI. I was doing .082. And
.02 above the limit, right?
Yeah. And you know that
0.02 above the limit. Yeah.
And that changed the trajectory of my life. But we'll get back to that. So that's Wednesday. Thursday night. What do you do on Thursday night? Mansion, ladies' night, or you do Copperhead? Or we have options. We have options. We have Dublin House. So Dublin House they did dollar pitchers.
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
They still do that.
I'm
That
pretty
shit,
sure.
I will not
I'm
ever
pretty sure.
drink that shit again. That is disgusting.
It is, yeah.
Mansion. So you like bottle service, right? This is how cheap Mansion used to be, bro. You could get 2 bottles for $150. I'm talking
That's nothing.
Jack, bro.
That's nothing.
Me and my boys would be like, even if it was just 4 of us, it's like, let's just fucking buy bottles. We get a little table, get our own thing, $150.
That's
Like you feel like a little baller. So we do that, and then Copperhead's the other place. And I'll tell you something about Copperhead.
I did.
So
Fuck all these places, man.
Copperhead, I have a very good track record at Copperhead. That's all I can tell you. And something that happened to me at Copperhead that has never happened to me anywhere. Someone has gone up to me, a girl has gone up to me twice. This is 2 different girls, and asked to buy me a drink. So I have a love-hate relationship with Copperhead.
For sure.
We'll get to Friday, and then we'll talk about the hate part. So Friday is cup night. Cup night for Copperhead. Okay. It's not ladies' night because Thursday night is ladies' night. Ladies get to drink free. For cup night, it is everyone drinks all you can drink. For $10, it's from 10 to 12. For $15, it's from 10 to 1. All you can drink. Okay? Well, every time I would go on cup night, someone would try to fight me.
My glasses are right here, Daniel. They just got a little foggy, so I took them off.
See, we got people.
We got two people. I love you guys.
They
Let's
fucking
go.
love you, bro. I don't even know you, Daniel, but I love you, bro.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. So someone would try to fight me every time. Like one night, like legit, I was out with your predecessor. I was out with Corbin. Yeah, Corbin, aka Lynx. Shout out. And legit, like 5 people tried to fight me. Like 5 different sets.
Just out of nowhere?
Like just some drama, say some slick shit to me, and I don't play that shit. So like, I'll talk that shit right back. So fuck that place. There was a dope place on Fridays, Thirsty Parrot. Did you guys ever get to enjoy Thirsty Parrot?
Dude, where in town is that?
So Tejon, so you know where Mansion is?
Yeah.
You go down the street all the way out the end.
Yes.
It goes down. That place was special. Let me tell you.
It had the second floor and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
$4, all you can drink. I mean, not $4 all you can drink. $4 anything you want. So like if you wanted Patron shot, $4. You wanted an Adios motherfucker, $4.
Hell
so
no.
what you go?
I bet, dude. That's what killed me at Rhinos that one night.
Exactly. Yeah, you were dapping everybody.
Yeah.
5 times each.
Hey, better a happy drunk than a violent drunk.
I prefer that all day. So then we get so that's Friday nights. We go there, drink up, then go to Blondie's. That'd be Friday nights.
Okay.
Saturday nights, Mansion. That was just the best spot to go to. Or if you wanted a chill night, Dublin House. And then the last day of the week, Sunday, Hatch Cover. Have you guys ever been to Hatch Cover?
I don't think so.
I haven't.
It's really dope, especially if you like reggae. There's a lot of island influence at the Broadmoor because people come from all over to work at the Broadmoor. So you have a lot of the Jamaicans, Haitians, and whatnot, and they'll
Give Trevor a few shots.
It's
11 in the morning.
You want a shot?
You got if
I got it.
It depends.
All right, but all of us
Okay.
have to take ones.
I can't.
Why not?
You know why I can't.
Fine. Well, then give
It's
me
against my
one.
religion.
Shut the fuck
But I would just like to say this too. I've spent so much money at the Mansion.
Oh, I
up.
know
You
that.
spent racks, man.
Spent
Racks.
in one night. at the
Racks in
Mansion.
one night.
Well,
Ridiculous.
my 30th birthday, I spent. I don't know what I spent, but I got 8 bottles. Okay.
Yeah.
8 bottles. I brought 30 people. 30 people. So that whole top level on the right, like as soon as you get into, so I had all 3 benches, all three tables.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I had 30 motherfuckers,
Damn.
and not only
It's a
were
party
they
in
drinking
itself,
that,
man.
yeah, not only were they
Party.
drinking the 8 bottles, they were also ordering drinks. I'm having a good time, really, really good time. Well, I get kicked out on my 30th birthday because I took my shirt off. Not like bare exposed. I had a tank top on.
Oh, okay. They didn't give you warning. They just kicked you
They
out.
kicked me out.
You just spent $800,
At
but
least-
because you showed your shoulders, they're gonna kick you out.
Exactly.
Damn.
See, in Miami, you go to a club, you spend that money,
You
you
can
can
hang
smoke.
dong, bro.
You can smoke weed in the VIP booth. They don't say shit to you because it's all about money.
Yeah.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do anything crazy. My shirt was off, and actually, someone took my shirt. So you should go after them, not me. I'm drunk. Y'all was so mad.
That shit's so
I'm
petty.
yelling.
The dress codes, like if you have like a plain black or white T-shirt, you can't get in.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who do these people think they are, bro?
Oh, fuck.
Who the mansion?
Yo,
Bunch of bums,
how about
Single barrel.
single barrel not letting
Oh,
fuck that
yeah.
bitch,
What the
bro.
fuck?
Yo, he first tells me to tuck my chain in. I had a wooden medallion who the fuck's gonna steal my wooden medallion?
Someone snatches your wooden medallion.
I had a wooden medallion with a lion on it at the bottom. Like, what the fuck are we talking
Tripping.
about here?
Number one, why was there a cover charge at Single Barrel?
Yo.
The fuck was that? Number one. Number two, you got a dress code? The fuck? There's 12 people in there. You think you want a little bit more business?
I think we spent at Rhinos maybe $400 or $500.
Oh, dude,
I'd say at least.
Bro, I got
and-
a splash.
And you know what? It's Single Barrel's drinks are more expensive. So I would have said we probably would have spent $600 there.
600,
700
at least.
So they lost six because I had a chain and I had joggers on. This motherfucker across from me right now was wearing joggers too, but I was wearing the light gray joggers.
Mine were khaki joggers. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
I feel you. I'm on your side, dog.
These look more like cargo.
That's what I'm saying. It was because same thing at Mansion. I get away with wearing those at Mansion just because again they got pockets, and except for the very bottoms, they do look like khakis.
So I don't give a motherfucker.
I don't give a motherfucking shit.
I don't give a motherfucking shit, motherfucker. It's bullshit. Like, yo, it's my goddamn birthday, bro.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna let me in because of
Right.
joggers, bro. I was swagged out.
They're lost, man.
Tripping.
We spend a shit ton of money someplace else.
Someplace else.
And so ultimately, yeah, fuck them.
Two is in the red zone. Let's go. The game's on. We're at 36 minutes. We got some time.
A little bit of
It's
time.
all right. The Dolphins will probably be up like 14-0 by the
Hey,
time.
they better, man. Against who's even playing quarterback for?
Kyle Allen.
Never heard of her.
Exactly. You know what the scary thing about? Dolphins have a really bad record against like not playing the quarterback that they're supposed to play. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
It does.
Because you have no film on the motherfucker.
Can't game plan.
Yeah, you can't game plan. You don't know what to expect. But this is a different Dolphins team, and we're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah.
Not to get into like a very dark conversation, but you know, I am a minority, and there are some things that I've had to go through growing up, and they're not excuses. I think I'm pretty successful for the circumstances.
Very successful.
And I don't let that ever stop me. But you are also a minority. You know, there was a lot of with this COVID shit that went down. You know, 3 years ago, there was a lot of Asian hate. Did you experience?
That's 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's 2019. This is when it started popping up. Right around this
December,
time. We didn't even call
19.
it. We didn't even call it COVID at the time. So there was cases in November.
Yeah.
End of November, of 2019. And in December, then they started saying, "Oh, well, this might be this."
Mm-hmm.
January is when it broke out, and they're like, "Yeah, this is COVID."
And I remember it was right after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Well, that's when it shut it down.
Yeah, that's when shit really hit the fan.
So, did you experience any like Asian hate?
I would say myself, I experienced any Asian hate, but
What about your family?
they didn't. I never really asked them specifically if they have or not, but there was always this feeling, you know, the business we work in, we talk to a lot of people, we meet a lot of people every single day. And at the time where it was at its peak, where we had to wear masks, where, you know, we didn't have too much interaction, you know, I was in that
Because the
business.
The dealerships didn't close down, right? They're deemed essential. Like I know
So we
they
closed down
furloughed
for
a
one
bunch of
day.
people.
For 1 day, maybe even a day and a half. Then the dealer board went and appealed why they're essential, and we're back to work.
Wild.
I was on vacation when it happened, and I'm like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna enjoy this extra time off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a call from my GSM, and Adrian's like, yo, we're opening back up. We decided to pick you and Andres to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to work? And at the time, I was like, man, I'm thinking no one's gonna buy any cars. So
Sure.
I'm like,
I
can sit on my ass and make $3,000, but I'm such a fucking worker. I was like, I'd rather bet on my ability to sell. And I had an epic month. Me and Andres, we split every deal. I think we ended up selling like 23 or 24 a piece.
A month?
On a month.
It was a crazy time. So
Yeah, it was. You know, I mean, it honestly should have been more, but they do house deals at my old dealership. Yeah, bro.
Whack.
Yeah.
Whack.
So like, well, we got so overwhelmed since it's just me and Andre. So we were the salesman and the lot tech.
Oh, so you had to.
We had to take the cars to recon. We
Yeah.
had to clean the cars. We had to rearrange the lot, and then we had to sell the customers that showed up. And all these people were getting all this government assistant money. So guess what?
That was me, bro. That was me, dude. I was a server at the time. My work shut down completely for 2 or 3 weeks, and again, they had to let me go. They had to let everyone go, and all of a sudden, you go on the unemployment, and I'm making more money than I was serving, bro, doing nothing.
Yeah, that's why people do that.
And here's the thing, like, for the first week, it's a shock, and you're like, okay, this is kind of cool. I'm getting paid. I do nothing, but bro, that shit's so unhealthy, man. When the only thing you have to do in the entire day is just drink or smoke and do absolutely nothing, can't go outside, bro. Toxic. Kind of a shortcut. But back to what you were saying, Trevor. As far as the Asian hate, because there was absolutely, like, I mean, it originated in China, and so again, obviously, some racist motherfuckers are going to come at anyone who that you can classify as under that.
Yeah, no, it was like I said, never really myself or my family experienced direct Asian hate, as you call it, towards ourselves. But there would be some times, when we did actually open up our doors again and we were, face to face with people. We had the mask and everything. I would always get these customers every once in a while where vibes where I could tell that they just did not like me for like literally just because of my race. Like it'd just be right off the bat, I'd say hi and immediately they're standoffish. They don't want to come close to me. Everything like that.
I get that all the time. Let me not say I get it all the time, but I get it. It's not as bad. I feel like I got it worse in Miami than I did here.
Really?
Which is, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The Cubans out there, I mean, I'm part Cuban, but like, especially the older generation of Cubans, they definitely are pretty prejudiced. I mean,
Fair enough.
I've dated their daughters, and it was always a problem.
Right.
Black guy, dating their Cuban daughter, and even with my brothers, same thing.
It's wild, dude.
It's wild. When we do co-videos, I purposely wouldn't put my face in it because I didn't want people to not want to work with me just because maybe I'm dark. I'm not dark skin, but I'm brown and I have a beard. Some people don't like that shit. So I know that I can overcome all that shit when I'm face to face with you.
Oh, definitely.
So it's way different. So that's why I like to surprise. This is Avery.
Dude, one thing I'll say is I feel like almost nothing pisses off a racist more than just pure kindness towards them.
Oh yeah.
Because then all of a sudden, check them. They're like, wait a second, this guy's actually super cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like him because of his skin color or this or that.
Yeah, go on the way.
Yeah. No, obviously, if there's ever any hostility or something, that turns a different vibe. But in the professional setting, I mean, yeah, not you two especially at the top of the game in the business and the industry that we're in. You're at the top too, bro. Don't act like
I've had some bad months.
I've had 3 bad months in a row.
I had a nice little lead on you, bro, and I think you're well past it.
But I'll talk for someone who's mid of the pack. Like, I mean, you guys there again, top 5, top 6.
Yeah.
And so,
I'm just trying to make sure I end up higher than Davon. That's all I care about.
That's all you care about. That's all you care about.
Fair enough. Well, little competition never hurt no one.
It's crazy though. Like people can beat you in the leaderboard, but you can still
make more money than him. Absolutely.
There's like 3 people ahead of me that I probably made just as much, if not more, than them for the year.
That's what it's about. I mean, again, like the glory and the stats and the points or whatever. It's all nice, but who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's all about how much money you're bringing in for yourself, and and doing that. So yeah, props to both of you. I mean, we're in November.
Are
This is gonna be the last.
Grandmaster Elite?
Yeah, I think I hit the Grandmaster Elite.
I'm
Oh,
definitely.
dude, that's 2 years back to back as well.
I think I'm just at Master. I know I'm at Master Elite. I'm at 126.
Okay.
Not including this upcoming paycheck. So
Still,
So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, again, that's more money than majority of Americans.
yeah, no, I'm proud of myself.
if you take the world as a whole, I mean, again.
But at one point, I was pacing to double my best year at my last dealership, and now I'm like,
I feel that.
I'm 50% better. 50% better. You know.
Sure. But yeah, point is, prop to that. I mean, it's not an easy industry that we're in. Again, no matter how much some people make it out to be that it is, you have to grind. You have to be there long hours. You have to deal with all kinds of bullshit just to.
So the thing about the car business is, it's not physically taxing.
Not at all.
And we fuck around a lot.
Absolutely.
But
you're there 12 hours out of a day.
But when you're working and grinding, and then you have this constant like thing in the back of your head, like, if I don't sell anything, I make nothing.
Exactly. You're there 12 hours a day.
And you make nothing. Zilch.
Real quick, who do you have winning, Spain or Germany? To be honest, I am not well versed in soccer or football.
I'm sure Germany's gonna win.
I'll take Spain just because.
No, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, for real.
I love you, bro. Hey, you want a shirt? I got you. I
feel like eventually we do gotta get everyone who comes on as a guest.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
Even if they don't wear it, like I know Trevor won't wear it.
I don't know what I wear.
I have a jacket. To wear. It for sure. Dude.
Trevor's swagged out always. But Trevor, how are things going with your relationship?
For some reason, knew this would come up.
Yeah, you did. It was inevitable.
Yeah.
Grab two real quick.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Do you want me to hold off on talking?
Well, no, keep talking.
So,
carry on.
Well, real quick. So you got a girlfriend. Ultimately, one way or another, we're happy for you, right? I might give you shit, and I will give you shit because there's some stuff that happened. But obviously, the kind of where the controversy comes in a little bit is where you met her, which okay, well, not a typical way of meeting a gal. But again, I've met her a little bit. She seems like a nice gal. Again, ultimately, I will say my my opinion has changed a little bit for sure. We won't mention that specifically.
I know. I was just jamming out to a song.
Oh, you got the McGregor, dog.
Yeah, the
proper Irish whiskey for a proper Irish bloke.
Where'd you get shot glasses?
This is
Vegas and Barcelona. I've never been there, but someone that I know went there and got me that a long time ago. Boom. The proper.
Are we allowed to drink on YouTube?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bro,
we are of age.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. I would just not.
To the Awesome Life podcast.
All right, I'm gonna cheers you with Hold on.
Okay, with some coffee. Yep.
There you go. Let's go.
It's for you, Daniel, as well.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, he bleeped it out as well. Good for you, Daniel. So anyway, maybe not your traditional way of meeting your girlfriend, but again, at first I won't lie, I was a bit of a hater, just because again, some of the stuff I heard, but it seems, at least now, I got a better perspective. It seems like things are going decent. I mean, what's your take on it?
Let's see.
I'm
extremely happy that it worked out. At first, I really on kind of the same page that everyone was. Like, this isn't gonna work out, all that stuff. But
It just didn't seem legit at first.
it didn't, and with it, going in for the first few weeks and for the first month, I was like, nah, this isn't gonna work out, just all that kind of stuff. But in the long run and great scheme of things, I am very happy that it did work out. Everything's going great, no complaints at all. But yeah.
And so as of right now, everything's still going smoothly.
Oh yeah, of course.
Again, and ultimately, I feel like the only disconnect is like, obviously they come over to my house, right? I just
We're not sponsored.
Yeah. But McGregor, if you
want to come on the podcast, McGregor, be my guest.
Welcome.
Let's do it.
But part of where the disconnect kind of came with me and the ladies is like, they're over there spending the night so often. I just want them to say hi. I want all of us to be friends. It's just awkward when I go down into the basement to take care of some stuff, and they're there hanging out, and it just kind of feels awkward. And part of that's maybe on me because occasionally I'll take a dab and I'll be a little high, and then they'll come out and I'll have I won't be able to talk to you. I'll just be too stoned.
You gotta be social, bro.
I am, and I try to be. Again, I feel like again there needs to be a night where they come over and we all just play some board games, just mess around, get to know it, and become friends. Is all, Because if dude, I've known you for 15 years. If you got a girlfriend, like she's got to at least try to be my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just basic.
Have to be close, but
but at the same time, we shouldn't be strangers either, especially not when this.
In your house.
I mean, not quite to that extent. There are some periods of times where it's like 3 nights in a row.
There's nesting.
Which is whatever, bro.
Did you leave stuff there?
Yeah.
Did you leave stuff in the room at the house?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Nesting. That's
shampoo.
So I just want to say on the record, I've been supportive from day one.
You have.
And,
Yeah, but also that doesn't come from the same perspective.
Oh, it comes from a knowing perspective.
No, not at all, because every situation is different.
Here's
all that I will say, right? So if you, I mean,
it's crazy. We're talking in code and shit. Our viewers, our 2 viewers,
but they know what's going on. The 2 viewers that we got. So all I'm saying is that if you have your guy, all right, your best friend, one of your best friends, and he at times is miserable because of a certain person, that's going to change your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there myself, where a girl has just been essentially torturing me, but then I go back to her, and then my friend, they don't know what to do, because maybe, if he tells me all this horrible shit, says he's done, and I'm like, I didn't, like, yeah, fuck her now. But then, obviously he talks to her, has a change of heart, and then they're all good. That still leaves me with the feeling of, this bitch is out to get him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're just being a protective friend.
Precisely.
But I get to look from the outside, looking at it. I lived it in 2 ways. We can't get into full details, but she happens to be from Miami. I know that type of chick. I'm from Miami. I know this. So, he's got to work a little harder than Colorado chicks. You got to work for Colorado chicks.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miami chicks are all divas. They're princesses.
I believe it.
Here, it's not. It's just different. The status
Absolutely
is different.
Man, here you got a job and a car.
You're doing it. You're doing big things. You're doing big things.
That's Colorado, bro.
Miami, if you're not pushing the pins, you ain't shit.
Sure. But at the end of the day, it's all love, because again, the hate, being called a hater, which you have called me before. Again, that comes from pure.
I know where it's coming from.
Respect, and
it comes from love.
Yeah,
you love this man.
Absolutely.
That's your boy.
Yeah.
You shower together.
No.
You feed each other. Seedless fruits.
No, that's that.
Have you not fed each other seedless fruits?
Fucking no, dog.
Yes,
I don't know what I know what you and Corey be doing.
Have you ever
when
thrown
no
a grape
one's
in
around?
his mouth?
That's not no.
You threw a grape in his
mouth. You wish, dog. That's what you wish, dog. All right. And so you can call it a hater. I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
I was actually calling you something you wouldn't Wouldn't know.
Something from the.
It was from a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Making fun of Stephen A. Smith. I'll show it to you after.
Fair enough. But no, and I'll accept that. I was hating, but it comes from legitimate reasons. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Concerns.
And so,
like, at least it wasn't just out of pure.
no,
Just to hate.
no, I wasn't just hating to hate. I was hating because this guy would be miserable certain days. I remember we went to Snooze, I think, one day, and he was just in hell. And don't get me wrong, part of the problems were caused by Trevor. He did,
It was 100% my fault.
Yeah, there were some times where it absolutely was his fault. But then there were other times where she was kind of tripping on him. Point is, right now, again, if he's happy, we're all good. All I want is just to, again, a little respect in my house. Yeah, a little respect in my house. Let's all play a board game. Just fucking chill. Like, again, become social. That's all I'm saying. Because I know what you're saying when you say I gotta be social, and I got you, and I've tried at times. At the same time, there's only so much that I could do. You know.
Say hola.
Hola.
Say hola.
I did.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
At the same time, they speak English.
No, I know, but just fuck her up.
Then she might think I'm
being
a
racist.
gringo or something.
You are.
Yeah, I am a gringo. But that's
So
not the point.
embrace it.
But we can talk in English, and they speak English, so we can hold a conversation. I can't hold a conversation in Spanish. Maybe I'll have
Yo, listen.
shower together. Fuck you, Adrian. You piece of shit.
No, it's funny.
It is funny.
The viewership spiked at that
Right.
moment. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, but there's no shower together. We have our own shower.
So I'm gonna come to you from we're gonna kind of segue into something else because we've been talking about this for a while. Unless there's something you need to say still about this.
No, we're good. Ultimately, I got you, Trevor. Everything's good now. I just dude, just make sure you're happy. Understand that, risks that you're taking, just protect yourself, man. Not just from females, but from everything, from the drinking, from the bullshit of our job and the life, because the come up is fascinating. And again, no one knows or really can see it besides you and I, where we were 4 or 5 years ago to where we are now with the accomplishments that we have made. Again, they would have bet the house a couple of years ago that Trevor and I would be absolutely nothing.
Especially me too.
Especially Trevor, and we're still here. And Trevor's still here, so
let's go.
So props to that, man, because one way or another, I mean, we're here, man. We're on the Awesome Life podcast, the #1 podcast in the world.
Let's go, bro. Yeah, one day, Joe Rogan, we're coming for you. Impulsive, we're coming for you too. If you want to come on our podcast, you're more than welcome to. Let's go. But one thing I want to say to you, looking into like my friendships are so important to me. Like listen, I love my family to death. But when I go to Florida, I sometimes spend more time with my friends than I do with my family. It's a different kind of connection, and you gotta hold on to that shit forever, bro. Like the memories you guys have together, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter if you have a child, it doesn't matter. Any of that, obviously those are priorities. Those become your priorities, your wife, your kids. But don't let go of the connections you have. And something that I suggest you should do as much as you can do before one of y'all end up, getting married or having kids, this or that, is travel as much as possible. I know there's a little tricky trip coming up.
Let's go.
Let's go. We'll talk too much about it.
We don't got to. We don't got to. Absolutely though.
I used to do whatever relationship I'm in. I would tell girls, I would say, hey, I do one guys only trip a year, like just me and my bros. It's just so different because when you go on a couples trip, it's like it's cool and all, but it's not the same because girls are going to be girls, they're going to be catty unless they're like best friends, which 9 times out of 10 they're not. There's some kind of catty shit where your girl want to pull you away to do this or that. It's just so much fun. Like I did Daytona Beach for spring break 3 years in a row my friend group. Sometimes there was different people, you know, and then after 3 years of Daytona, we did Panama City Beach, which was the party capital of the United States before the hurricane destroyed it.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it really was. That whole town got fucked.
Yeah, I
They had the biggest club.
I love Florida, bro.
Club La Vila was the biggest club in the country, and it was like, bro, they had 11 rooms. Like, you get lost, you lose your friends in there. They got a drum and bass room, they got a top 40 room, they got a house room, they got hip hop,
big ass,
they got rock, reggae. So there's something for everybody. So it was a great time. And then we did a cruise 4 years in a row after that.
Yeah,
and it was a blast.
So you're saying the guy trips are important.
Travel together, bro. Those memories are unforgettable,
dude. And especially like Trevor and I want to more, but our other two roommates, Marshall and Graham, same shit. I mean, they've been with us since elementary school. I mean, we're talking 15, 17 years. They ain't got the same money.
It doesn't matter, bro. I didn't have this money. You should save up. Cruises are cheap, bro. You could do see, it's a little different for you guys because you got to fly there. I lived in Florida. You just drive to the port.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could get a dope 4-day cruise for like $400 per person.
That's not bad at all.
And then you just got to pay for your flights.
I get the money side of what Chris is kind of saying. It's hard to get those two to do anything.
Well, you gotta try to motivate them. And if they don't want to go, you have other friends. You have other friends that you can go have a great time with. So in my hierarchy of the 5 most important things in this life are music, food, sex, love, travel.
I love the way your fingers came down. I wonder if they could see that. I love the way because it was like the middle finger, then the pinky finger, and the ring finger,
and travel. And guess what? You can find all those things traveling. You find good live music, love, sex, and food. Yeah. So travel, have fun. It's the most beautiful thing you can do.
I'm still young, Trevor. You know, we're gonna wake up one day and we're gonna be fucking his age, and
go fuck.
20 years from now,
I'm not dead, bro.
I'm not dead yet.
But yeah, we gotta wrap things up. We're at an hour. Just want to let you guys know you can find us on type in Awesome Life Entertainment on Instagram, Awesome Life Entertainment on SoundCloud, Awesome Life ENT on YouTube. Well, you're already on YouTube probably, or who knows? You're listening on SoundCloud. If you want any merch, we got dope merch. AwesomeLife.store.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Daniel, man. Shout out to RL. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Again,
we need as many listeners.
Yeah,
it makes it fun.
And that's what it's about. You know, obviously, one day we'd love to, make some money off of it. But ultimately, right now, man, it's about having a good time. It's about connecting with some people.
It's a good outlet to have a conversation.
Talk, man. And
I appreciate you, Trevor.
Yeah, thanks for showing up this time.
You're a little hard to get a hold of, but I appreciate you taking the time.
And much like Corey, I'm sure we'll have Trevor on again sometime.
In
the future.
And this is gonna get better. We're gonna get different mics. We're gonna also get a second setup. So
stripper pole in the center here.
Not in this house.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Your house. You want
my house? Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that? That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Never put this stripper pole.
We'll bring one. It's
terrible
for the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen those fail videos where
when it just
snaps?
Yeah.
I'm out on that.
That's all good.
But again, thank you, Trevor. You're welcome back. We want to get you drunk next time.
Maybe. If it's the right time, right? Because we're improving our lives as well, which means maybe a little less.
Maybe
drunk, but
maybe we have we invite you back on sometime in next month, and
we'll maybe a Christmas special.
Yeah,
a Christmas special with it, and maybe we all have a couple shots.
And
talk about some.
I would like that, and then we could also talk about I know they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but maybe we could talk
Vegas special.
Yeah, maybe we could talk.
A Vegas.
That's something that I'm willing to do, but not live. It's gonna be like just post to YouTube kind of thing.
All right.
Live.
Oh, you're talking about like live from Vegas?
No, I mean like how we're doing this.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how we got
that
the
kind of stuff.
camera.
Yeah, ain't no one gonna. Who the hell is gonna find out what you did in Vegas? We ain't viral, bro.
That's true.
Not yet.
Let's just do it.
This one episode goes viral, and then Trevor gets fucked over because of it.
It's all good, man. Awesome Life Podcast, episode 55. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye. You forgot to hit the dog. Hit the ball. Hit the ball.
Turn quick.
Hit the dog.
Gone.
We're done.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.